Hello, it's my turn to do the newsletter this week. Welcome to the Oldbury Academy newsletter. This has been a very exciting week in school because there's been lots of things that we have been doing to commemorate the special events that are happening around the country and within every school. Today's World Book Day, for example, many of our students are having a great time guessing what costumes our staff are wearing and what characters they represent. Have a look on our social media page. There will be plenty of pictures for you to see our characters, and there are some fantastic costumes. Reading is without a doubt the most important thing that you can do to help your child to do well in school. Unfortunately, about half of our children, or more than half of our children, have a chronological reading age below their chronological age. That means that they can't read as well as they would normally do so on average for their age. This is a problem when they come to sit their GCSEs, because their GCSE questions will be written with a reading age of around 15 years and 7 months on average. If they are not quite reading to that level, then that will make it harder for them to understand the questions. But you could be helping them, and I'm sure that lots of you are, by encouraging them to read maybe on an evening, or to read comics or newspapers, anything really just to improve their literacy. And that would really help us and them in the future. That would be fantastic. We've done lots of activities through the day around reading. So all of our students in Key Stage 3 have been off their normal timetables, and I have seen football quizzes. I've just been reading a story to my class where we've read 2 chapters of what seems like an absolutely fantastic adventure book that they were all really keen on finishing off. So some great activities going on today to remember World Book Day and really enthuse our children about learning to read and reading better. This week is also Careers Week, so I said it's been a busy week. Year 7 have had a visit this morning from a group that's partnered with the Navy, the RAF and BAE, so really exciting. And they've been doing a workshop all around energy and electricity. Lots of our students were involved in that. The sections that I saw definitely involved lightsabers, and I know for a fact that Mr. Hodges was using his pedal power towards the end of the assembly to the children's great amusement. So keep an eye on our social media pages as well for some photographs of that. Also today we've got workshop in looking at maths. So M&G Enterprise have come in to talk to some of our students about careers in maths, and they are planning a music festival. So they are using their mathematical ability to cost out and to plan a whole music festival to really enthuse children and realise that maths is really important even beyond school. Yesterday as well, we had Dell Computers working with some of our year 8 students, year 9 students. They were working with those ones who are taking computer science in particular, looking at how we can use computer science in the future and what careers there are in computing, which was really, really interesting. Lots of our children are very enthusiastic and very interested in careers such as cyber security and programming and coding computer games and things like that. So it's a really exciting time for them. We've got a trip going out tomorrow where some of our year 7s are actually going to meet a really famous author, Frank Cottrell Boyce. He has written lots of children's books, including Millions, which he won a Carnegie Medal for. He's written sequels to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and he was actually the writer for the 2012 Olympic Games. So a really well-known author, and our students are going to see him and listen to some of his work, which is really exciting for them. This week also, in addition to Careers Week and to World Book Day, it marks International Women's Day on Friday, and that's something we're always keen to remember and to mark and to promote within school. So every week our children engage in a debate on a particular topic. We call it Votes for Schools because that's the company that oversees and organises all of our debates and makes them really interesting for our young people. And this week it's been around our role models and whether it's important that our role models have particular genders that match ours, or whether we have role models that are the same gender as us, or if gender actually doesn't matter, and whether or not we have enough role models that are male and female and LGBT and all of the rest of it, just to make sure that we can all identify with people and that we can enthuse our children to look up to those role models. So that's been a really important and interesting debate. Have a chat to your children. What were their thoughts? What did they vote? What did they take from it? Couple of reminders for you, please. So one of them is that the DfE has recently released some new rules around mobile phones, and they do match what we have always said is our expectation in school and the expectation that we reinforce. So phones are to not be seen, they are not to be heard around school, please. If they are, if staff see a phone, then we will confiscate them, and it will be taken until the end of the day. And if it's a repeat issue, then parents or carers will be asked to come and collect it. This is the rules that are set out by our government. Mobile phones are banned. They should not be in schools. Also, as a reminder, some of our young people over the next few weeks will be receiving their sex and relationships education. On our website is our policy and also the way in which to opt out for your children if that's something you feel that you want to do, and exactly what you can opt out of. There is a really clear procedure on our website under our policy for sex and relationships education to tell you how to do that, but do feel free to contact us if you want some more information. It is really important that our young people get the facts so they can keep themselves safe in the future. So that's a really important part of their education. As always, keep an eye on our social media. Lots of photographs will go on this week for all the activities and the sessions that our children have been involved in, and it's been a fantastic week for us. We've thoroughly enjoyed celebrating World Book Day, Careers Week and International Women's Day with your children, and we hope they've enjoyed the activities too. Thank you.